Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him. Come on.
So they have them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strands. Turned around and gave that big booty a slam. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xano. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did a thing I seen, sure they get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. Work the pole, I got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her move. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strands. Turned around and gave that big booty a slam. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
Hey, shorty, what I gotta do to get you home? My jeans full of guap and they ready for shows. Cadillacs Maybach for the sexy grown. Put tone on the rocks that'll make you moan. 1 step, come on. 2 steps, come on. 3 steps, come on. Now that's $3 grand. What you think I'm playing? Baby girl, I'm the man. I did a rubber band. That's what I told her. Her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and Cola got me like a soldier. She ready for Rover. I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a clover. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to fold her like a pornography poster. She showed her
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strands. Turned around and gave that big booty a slam. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
yeah, she was worth the money. The mama took my cash, and I ain't want it back. The way she bent that back, got her them paper stacks, tattoo above her crack. I had to handle that. I was on it, sexy woman, kept me showing, made me want it. 2 in the morning, I'm zoning, them rose bottles foaming. She wouldn't stop, made it drop. Shorty did that pop and lock, had to break her off that guap. That was fire, just like my Glock.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strands. Turned around and gave that big booty a slam. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
Boy Genius Entertainment.
Allergy. Cha-ching. Here we go. Yeah. Money in my sleep, money on my mind, money in these streets, money from the grind. Ladies said we debonair, a whole lot of cheddar here. Do say, any year stacking up, a year. Fortune 500 from them project benches. Money on top, that's that compound interest. I just drink water, save money, mind my business. It don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Yo. This the ball show, they lined up to hear the lines. I'm the fearless kind, you can feel my rhymes, I don't fear man. Only thing I fear is God. High fashion, see the fitted, that's fear of God. I teach financial literacy, so when I die, both my kids gon' be richer than me. I write verses in the form of an NFT. Trade balls for Bitcoin, no Binance fee. Real recognize real, baby, you gon' see. I'm rare and I'm royalty, like my homegirl Fee. Come and see me rock with my name on the marquee. Fans wildin' signing autographs on them CDs. I was young, I was cashing in cans for them nickels. Graduated to that moving grams and them pistols. Now I'm flying clear, seeing clear like crystal. All legal money now, now them deals is official. Money in my sleep, money on my mind. Money in these streets, money from the grind. Ladies say we debonair, whole lot of cheddar hair. Do say, any year stacking up, a year. Fortune 500 from them project benches. Money on top, that's that compound interest. I just drink water, save money, mind my business. It don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
This the bars, am I A-stack? Like a scholar, big dog out the kennel. Hella flea on my collar, no collars. I avoided them bars, I chase commas in the hezzy like CJ McCullum. Watch when I come up. I did it off the harm, hard work, no easy come up with open arms, but open with arms. Watch how you run up. Easy cause I pull on with no effort, just network. And once you see the net worth, it's fishnets and wet work. Trials and tribulations, I'm focused on winning. Excalibur, my sword, best get ducking when pinning. Cold word Hasselhoff, that mean old boy swimming with the fishes. And if Baywatch see the next one missing, pull up, nose in the air. Who burning shit in my kitchen? Y'all keep testing the smoke like the blunt ain't hitting. Loopy, but I don't get to the mixing. Couple vibes, couple henchmen, all stars, no benchmen, convince men, we lynchmen.
Money in my sleep, money on my mind. Money in these streets, money from the grind. Ladies say we debonair, whole lot of cheddar hair. Do say, any year stacking up, a year. Fortune 500 from them project benches. Money on top, that's that compound interest. I just drink water, save money, mind my business. It don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
Hey, y'all know.
we back, y'all.
Yo, I gotta say this, right? It's the Lady and Stacks podcast streaming on S.STREET Media Radio outside with my guy, Debanaire. But I gotta say,
it was good.
As a lady, I really feel honored to be on our podcast today because, you know, last week I was out for the count and we had a great show. Shout out Genuine Beauty for holding down the house with my brother right here, Rose Stacks, and looking out.
No doubt.
So if y'all wondering why we picked the choice of music we picked tonight, Flow Rider, shout out to you for that song. It is getting to winter time, right? So we need the boots and the furs, and Deb definitely had that leather fur on that we gonna talk about. But shout out to Florida.
Florida, we with you.
We gonna take a moment and just say strength, peace. Everything goes out to Florida. I didn't say Flow Rider. I said Florida. So if y'all not aware, we got family members that are down south and on this whole coast, right? And Florida just got hit heavy within the last 24 hours. So I didn't know, check in with your family members out in Florida. You know, it's that time of year, tropical weather hits, hurricanes, tornadoes, etc. So while we in New York, living life in the city that don't sleep, wearing our boots and the fur. Shout out to the ladies. I see y'all stepping outside. In reality, check on our people. Hold it down. Sandy ended up having such a bad disaster hitting New York. So if you remember what that felt like, we have states that encounter this all the time. And in all reality, they ask for help, like with the Red Cross and other sort of non-for-profit organizations. And if you're looking to make some money, God forgive me for this, but if you're looking to make some money during times like that and you have skill sets, get in contact with the Red Cross and see, because they definitely pay for aid workers. And if you got an OSHA 30, then put it to use. Again, Florida, our hearts are with you. Flow Rider, thank you for that song. And Florida, again, we love you.
Stay strong.
Go on, man.
Got you.
The real Debanaire in the building.
That boy Debanaire in the building, man.
What's good.
Like, you've been putting in work for like a while. Like, you know, like, sis know him a little bit better than me, but I know bro myself from watching him in them rooms, pulling up, shaking the building, like, It's an honor to have you here. And what's up, man? What's good, like?
Appreciate you. Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be shout out to S.STREET Media. Definitely, I love what you guys are doing here. And just pushing the envelope, pushing the music, pushing the agenda.
Yup, that's a fact. And you stay on an agenda, so I'm gonna do a little slick shit, right? Promo status right now. Last year, our sister Kalia Clark, right, of S.STREET Media, did New York Fashion Week and then got pulled into Paris last year, right? And did Paris Fashion Week, and my artist Sam City ended up going out to model with her, right? And he ended up wearing a fire leather jump off. And I'm not going to shout the person out because I have a feeling that there may be some form of connection in between the brand that I seen you in the child. If you take notice in the flyer and in the reel, Deb is, with the leather and the fur.
Found out you was
that
in
was
Fashion
New York
Week?
Fashion Week this year.
Indeed.
Right? This year?
I believe that was last year.
Last year.
How you got tapped into that?
So shout out to my peoples over at hiphopcloset.com.
Shout out Hip Hop Closet.
Kaisha Kelly, Malik Kelly. They like family. I interned with them when I was a teenager, about 18 years old, 19, burning CDs when they was making mixtapes. And then ever since then, just been in the fold, and I did about maybe 3 or 4 runways with them. I'm on the website with Amerifurs, have a few fits on there, so just staying tapped in with them. So they gave me the look, and I was able to get out there on Fashion Week and do my thing. So, shout out to Hip Hop Closet, no doubt.
Yeah.
Damn, learn something new right there.
For real.
Word.
I didn't want to disclose who the brand was because I wasn't sure if there's a connection. But you know what? No, not at all. So I was enlightened just now.
Right.
I seen who was involved, but I wasn't 100% sure. And before I go snooping, if this is the connections I have, why not ask, right? Ask Doris directly. So shout out to SM Leathers working with Clea Clark, where Sam wore the funky leather last year at Paris Fashion Week. And shout out to Hip Hop Closet for that fire, grown and sexy leather shirtline that Debanaire was rocking for last year's New York Fashion Week. So blessing the runways, New York's outside.
You know where to go to get them levers.
So then the way I created the reel, because I'm tapped in with his music, right? And I've been following like the Alchemy since he kind of pretty much started that project.
The Alchemy, what's that? Hold on. You said the Alchemy. You got to tell me about that. What's the Alchemy? That should sound fire. What's that?
It is.
So the Alchemy is my new album that's out right now. It's 9 tracks. Shout out to Pure Artist Music, my label. Shout out to Pure Artist Music, my label. Shout out to Play Too Much and K-Tuck, Patrick Keller, who were the producers behind that, along with City the King, Eyes Low, who's a feature on that as well, and Terminology as well.
Oh, shout out to Terminology. I like the way it ended too. I'm like, okay.
That was dope right there, bro.
Shout out to Debanaire's label, because there's been a blessing since. He's always been moving and shaking, but I seen his structure, his dynamic, his approach, just everything grow and take different avenues since he's been with the label, since they've been representing him and working with him. I can't wait to meet the family someday soon. Yes. But shout out to Pure Artist, right, label,
Pure
because
music,
they're really doing their thing, blessing people like Debanaire, who definitely deserve the investment. Seriously.
Appreciate it.
How long you been signed with them, bro?
This is like going on the end of my second year.
Second year?
Got a few mixtapes on their website. Did some great shows in LA, in Texas, San Antonio, Austin, Boston. Just been moving and grooving, man. So shout out to them. Few videos. Actually work with OMP as well.
Okay.
All right, big up to OMP.
Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, we just been making smart moves, right moves, things of that nature.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So with that being said, right, but when I kind of just take it right back to Alchemy, right, there's 9 songs on there. Out of 9 songs, that includes the intro and the outro?
Yes.
Okay, so we got 7 hitters and an intro and an outro, right?
Just one intro and
One intro?
everything is straight songs, yeah.
So what's your favorite off of Alchemy?
Man, it's tough. I like
It's tough.
All of them, you made them, but it's like, what is your favorite to perform? What is your favorite to see people react to? Because you definitely have public engagement, right? And crowd control, both. Right. So with that being said, and what you enjoy delivering from that album and has elated you a little bit more than everything else.
Well, I would say it's one song that I enjoy. It's called Champs, only because it's out of my element normally. It's more of an upbeat type of song, some singing in there, some auto-tune. It's a little bit of a challenge. And we actually submitted it to some video games platforms as well.
Placement,
Yeah, so-
sinking placement. That's how you do it.
Nice.
So, like, that's one of my favorite songs. The intro, of course, because I just love storytelling and just rapping and just rapping endlessly, bars, punching, good instrumentation. So I love the intro. I think it just sets the whole tone for the album. And each song I try not to be repetitive. You know, I try to be intentional in each song with the topic and the feel, and nothing stays the same. I try to jump into jump into a variety of feelings and a variety of emotions and vibrations. So when you get it, you won't get the same feeling from each track. It'll take you up and down all over the place. And you know, it's a timeless piece. I try to go for all age ranges. It's a song for each age on there. So.
What made you want to do this album, though? What inspired you to do it, though, really? Like, because I'm hearing the name of some of the titles, and, like, Sis said, like, the way you engage, and, like, I know you very well with the storytelling aspect, so, like, what made you do this album? Because I could tell just from that title, and some of the titles, like, it's an album I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like, I'm going to be
dissect and digest. Dissect and digest.
Just for me, alchemy is I'm a student of alchemy. It means create your own reality, create what you see, you know. And I've been sharpening my third eye for a long time. You know, I've been blessed to, you know, I went through a life-threatening situation where I almost passed on, and wow. I feel God gave me an opportunity to keep on going, and just made me see that I was on the right path to spread the message. And it's not necessarily about just, you know, rapping niggas' heads off, or, you know, just being the illest MC. You know, having a message and uplifting the people is part of why I'm here and why I do this. So Alchemy is about that. In a time like this where COVID is still around and there's still so much things happening out here in the world, and all you have is your peace. You know, you don't want to necessarily listen to drill all the time, or necessarily ride on the ops or see twerking, or you know, Sexy Red. No disrespect, you know. I give them that avenue to reflect, you know, enjoy your family, think about where you came from. My music taps into that, you know. So that's what motivated me. You know, I wanted to touch the people. I wanted to see how they would react to where my music would take them, and, you know, I get a good feeling out of that. You know, I like to teach and I like to uplift. Word.
Yeah, that's deep right there. Y'all
Thank
heard
you.
that, people? He just broke it down and he dropped some jewels right there. I hope that didn't go over your head. Heard?
That's the fact. This is something to listen to. You know, find a record on Alchemy that fits you, right?
By The Real Debanaire. Make sure you go get
The Real
that.
Debanaire. Debanaire is on all platforms.
Go get that, Alchemy.
Literally. There's no song missing on IG, so if you like it, click on it, use it, tag my brother, right?
Get that.
I want to take 2 seconds to say he brought something up. So shout out to Shine, who will be coming up later in the month. Was supposed to be here. We were booked for about 3 weeks now for episode 2. Shine was supposed to be here. Shout out BMC Smooth for that. but he caught COVID, right? And it affected him from being here today, his lungs, so on. But he's getting better. That's what we do. We get
Shout
better.
out to Sean.
Right?
He getting
Speedy
better. He gonna
recovery,
be here
brother.
eventually, real soon in the near future.
So I think, Debanaire, that when he puts his music together, he's thinking about all the real life situations that people need to address, not just the cosmetic angle of giving the people what they want to hear, right?
Exactly.
And I just don't want to ask him what he's got coming up. One is cliche. Two, with all due respect, he's a man of value, so we don't disclose those type of things ahead of time. But if there is certain things that are coming up that you are involved in and you want to let the people know, let me know what's going on with you.
Well, first and foremost, I want to shout out Rock the Bells Radio.
Rock
Shout
the Bells,
out
what's
LL
up?
Cool J and Rock
Cool
the
J, of
Bells.
course, DTA,
Shout out Epps.
Geechee, Terminology, PRS Music. We interviewed 12 a.m. yesterday, pushing the envelope on Compound Interest, my single that's out right now, one of the leading singles on the album. So I want to thank them for that experience. Also, tomorrow, shout out to the homie Terminology, celebrating his birthday. We're going to be in the
Happy
Lower
G
East
Day
Side.
Terminology.
Birthday
Yes, indeed.
Terminology.
Definitely going to pull up for the brother. DJ Trace is on the ones and twos. And as far as anything else I got pinned in, just shows and things of that nature, tapped in. My new video is going to be dropping on Saturday. That's another single that's out right now. It's actually not even on Alchemy. It's just another single that I had put out prior. So
All right,
we just
What's the
for
name of that
people.
project?
no, it's just a single called Tapped In.
Tapped in, just something to throw away real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
Just
Gotta
keep
get
people
tapped
a little-
in.
It's the
People tapped
energy,
in,
man.
alright.
It's a different feel. It's more of a drilly, different flow.
Alright.
I like to expand my pen. It's like you on a shopping spree. You just want to stuff and fill your bag. So I never try to stay in one corner or one lane. You know what I mean? I like to test the waters and perfect different avenues. So that's dropping on Saturday. Shout out to Rewrite for he shot and edited the video. So that's like the most recent things I got going on at the moment. Word.
He said fill the bag, and then my mind, my mind starts tripping in three different directions. It was like fill the bag, and then I'm thinking he's got a bunch of candy, like everything's a sweetener, and I'm like, oh, Halloween is coming up, right? And I'm like, are you on any cards before Halloween?
So shout out to K Shark and DJ Ralph. CBS.
Shout out
DJ
Kaiser.
Ralphie, what's up, boy?
Conventional Smoke, Mama Smokes,
Shout out Mama Smokes.
College Point Queens.
DJ Ralphie.
Queens, what's
I'm out
up?
there on the 12th, and I'm out there, I believe, on the 25th. So I'm gonna be just performing. But they got some dope cards, and they're gonna have G Dep there on the 12th.
Big up to Dep. What up, Dep?
And then I
Now
think
love.
on the 25th they're gonna have Tay Rock battling Mike Burner. So
Shout out my
Mike
brother Mike
Burner.
Burner.
so that's my brother.
Yo.
I like that's the same, love I got with Deb is like with
That's my
Mike.
brother,
You know what I
but,
mean?
I'm a big Tay Rock fan, so
Yeah, so it's like that
man.
was hard, but I got to hit with the home team.
I'm gonna show
like-
love to the homie, but when he's
Yeah.
not looking, I'm gonna be cheering for Tay Rock. I ain't even gonna.
The battle rap. Sometimes the battle raps be the hardest. They be the
get
hardest
you.
thing.
Yeah.
Pause. It's just like you gotta be. You be like,
And then
damn.
having to explain to everyone that this is an unbiased environment as far as when it comes from my direction. You know what I mean? It's just obviously like what we said earlier, our relationships with certain people don't fully determine how we are with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some people, the business side of things take a precedence over relationship, but then sometimes you got to literally just look at the type of relationship, because business is a relationship
That's a fact.
and stuff.
fact.
So
That's a fact.
it was hard being around, and it's been hard being around those rooms. On October 19th, I'm gonna do a cipher hour, right? A cipher segment in our Set the Pace showcase, right? So I was like,
fire.
you know what? Yeah, we got to do a cipher. So it's not
That's
just
gonna be a
one.
tough one.
it's not just one mic drop video, just so y'all know. It's 2 mic drop videos, but it's one for the regular independent artists that are coming to perform.
Okay.
And then you got the cypher mic drop that you win, just so y'all know, right? So
Make sure
if
y'all
you come
stay
in, y'all
informed.
ciphering, and then everybody was like, oh, but Deb just killed it. Then guess what? But Deb's about to get mic drop video. So I can't wait to see who are the lyricists. I'm not even sure whether Debanaire is coming on to do a song and hit the cipher. But you know, we gonna talk, and y'all just gotta be there. Obviously.
Y'all better
I'm
make
in the
sure y'all come with y'all bars out,
No,
man.
y'all gotta be there. You gonna
That's
be
a
in the
fact.
building. When it comes down to it, Ro will be performing. He won't be in the cypher.
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. I'm just
He will
I'm just
be
there
giving
to, I'm
video
just there
drops.
to just participate and just show a little love. I'm going to be there on the aspect of I'm just enjoying that night, and like she said, gonna have the radio involved, so it's gonna be radio play involved. The podcasting and you know everything. We just gonna be there and we're gonna have a good time. But I'm looking forward to seeing the bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cypher. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to
'cause
seeing.
that's why I
Hold on, I'm looking forward to
referred
seeing the
to
brother.
Ro.
Looking forward to seeing the brother bottom line also. Like I don't know. Like that's why I say like I'm not biased neither. But it's like that battle rap shit. Like you and the bro. Like y'all be turning me up. When I'm in the spot and y'all there, y'all turn me up. Like that's facts.
Yeah, for real.
That's no gas or nothing. It's just like the energy, you know, with certain people.
And something I gotta say, right? Because my brother right here, Ro, earlier was like, I know you're not gonna have nobody on the judging panel that's gonna rig it and pick somebody off of presidents. And I was like, bro, I don't even like doing shit like that. I stopped doing
because it's
judges
like
on a
this-
panel a while ago. You know why? Because it's gonna be biased, right?
Yeah.
But
gonna be hard.
what I do is kind of instigate, right, our approach, right? And what I instigate is unity, community, right?
right.
And how I do that is say, you know what? Bring as many friends as you want. If
Right,
not,
exactly.
regardless, you got to bring your best performance. That's number one, right? And the ones that are going to be judging are your peers and the people you brought out by applaud.
If you the littest, then you get it.
Exactly. So there is no rigging it. The loudest
no
rah
rigging.
in the
I mean,
building.
the best thing is to do a dope performance, and you can see even if the person somebody brings their own fans, you can still snatch.
Yeah,
those
you're right about
people
that.
From them, because I've been in places where it's like, oh, yo, buddy is
Yo,
going
but
crazy.
he's deep, son.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
He
your
might
man.
win.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yet,
But they went homie over there though, and he's just like, all he could do was
Say,
smile.
damn, now it's team with you, like turning
he's-
up with you
he's
type
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, so it's
and
like,
then all turn around at the end and still see someone who came in the door with maybe no one or 2 people,
Listen,
you know what I mean, actually take the prize home because they brought their best performance.
That's the
So-
thing when you say bring your best performance.
Bring your best performance is number one,
man.
and number 2, bring out your crowd. You bring out your crowd, you have your best performance. People are gonna fairly judge it. They're gonna get rowdy if you provide them a reason to say, "Yeah, like this is what was done." So there is no judges for this, right? You guys are your own judges. We are your judges. Everyone all together is your judges. Everybody gets a whistle from me because it's just a fair thing to do.
Right.
You know, and so apart from, let's say, the 12th, the 19th, and the 25th, we got Scorpio Sag season coming.
Birthday time.
Oh, we got Halloween coming.
Tell me about it.
We have Thanksgiving coming. Like, that's just right around the corner if y'all don't know. Like, literally, it's a month away. We gonna be celebrating Thanksgiving and, you know, so on. So it's that season. I gotta ask, Deb, what's your favorite season?
Probably Thanksgiving. I don't know.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because I don't really,
With
you know,
Ian.
have a big family like that, but I go to Mad Cribs. Shout out to my Washington Heights people, all my Boricua people, my Dominican people. I be having coquito, benin, all that shit. I be uptown getting it in, you know. Abuelita always give me plates. I just go.
He said,
Abuelita gives
said
me
it right
plates.
And she makes sure, you know, she see all of them all the time. But when I come, she's like, she love me. Like, oh, you came again. Oh, I put a plate aside. Don't worry. Drink. It's there. You come.
It's lit.
Have fun. Drink some more. So
I love it.
Man.
That is, you know, holiday seasons are great. Those who don't celebrate holidays, I respect y'all on 100. There's certain holidays I don't celebrate, including my birthday. Other people celebrate it for me and with me.
Listen.
But you know, it's just another day to share love. Every day we should be thankful. Every day we should be happy. But the days that we have time to commune, take advantage of that. You know, pull up on Abuelita. Go get yourself some food. Pull up on your
Check in with
Nana.
your people, man.
You know, check in with Nana.
Check in with them. Show them that
check in
love.
with Jamma. All that. You know, the grandmothers, the grandfathers. It's interesting. You said Thanksgiving. I'm like, I could tell.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I can tell. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a foodie, right? So like, I'm a no swine eater, right? Completely, probably over.
Said no pain for you.
I think it's like 16 years now, right? Just because my body doesn't take well to it, and the one time I cheat every year is for my birthday. And for 2 years, I didn't get to cheat for my birthday because I was out of town. So I actually had gator, right?
Gator meat.
Yes. Oh, the best. So I got to ask, right? And this is a pausable moment coming from me, right? Now it's a pausable moment. It turned into a pausable moment. I said to someone the other day, I want to try squirrel. I love frog legs over chicken wings, right? If I had a choice, I prefer gator over chicken and beef. Chicken. I prefer venison over beef. I prefer lamb over pork, right? So I got certain things.
Okay.
How do you eat? And I know you like to eat because you just said Thanksgiving, right? So this is a good topic.
I like to. I don't eat a lot. Thanksgiving is the day I get to try a lot of different food. That's why I like it. You know, soul food. And then that's also the only time I really have pork because I don't really eat pork like that. I will try a piece of the bending because I know they roasted it.
Yeah.
Little taste.
I know
my birthday's Thanksgiving, so it's just like I can cheat.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the crazy thing. My birthday falls on Thanksgiving like every other year. Like every other year. So like that's the birthday anyway.
For real.
Wow, that's wild.
So it's like just the same thing. Like when you don't eat pork, do other people? Do you know other people who don't eat pork but occasionally, for a purpose or another, will cheat?
Shout out to my guys, man. Well, no, I won't say because I never see him cheat. My boy L from City Life, he don't touch no pork at all. He
don't touch none at all.
Yeah, he all the way.
Said no pork.
He all the way on his dean.
I know so many brothers that when I say they've been the people to remind me why this is technically cheating. Just so y'all know, this is technically cheating.
You can't even say none of them.
And then I'll be wondering tomorrow, like, why my stomach hurt? Or I ate all the Mike and Ikes, right? Yeah. Okay, so Thanksgiving food. Right. When's your birthday?
August 8th.
We just passed your birthday. Shout out to the Leos that were in the building. Those, you know, I noticed that Scorpios and Leos are always usually very good friends. Like,
and
they're not like an Aries and a Leo, or Aries and Scorpio, or Sag and a Scorpio. Gemini and a Scorpio. So like, there's certain ones. Leos know their dominance, right? Like they know their place in the kingdom, right?
Right.
And then the Scorpion knows its place, right, on water and land.
Right.
So I guess maybe that's why.
It's just if you got a good. So for me, I know I'm God, right? So, but if I walk into a place and I see that somebody else is already doing what they doing, I know how to just be who I am in that space and not have to
Just
feel
blend
threatened
in.
or not have to raise my voice or have to try to attract anything towards me. You know, you walk in and that light is already on you. Certain people or the right people that you want to see you is going to see you. So you don't have to raise your voice, come in with a bright colors. Yo, this is, we don't have to do none of that. And with Scorpios, like I have great relationships with Scorpios. Like, you know, I used to have a chick that I messed with for like years. You know what I mean? We never had like a relationship, but like we was always cool, you know what I'm saying? And we would just, you know, go through what we going through, but then where you at? I need to build with you for a second. I need to drop some gems. I need to get some kind of understanding.
You had that real best
you know
friend
what I mean?
type of relationship.
So yeah. So it's like that type of relationship. You know what I mean?
That's
so
dope right there.
I like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm in my doing music. It's kind of hard to have a relationship sometimes. You know what I mean? Not everybody understands your path and your journey. And
Why do you think it's like that though?
Because a lot of people, you know, to do this thing, be a creator, to be an artist, it takes bravery. There's no schedule. There's not a whole lot of consistency sometimes with maybe paychecks or with things falling in place. But when the rewards come, they're usually huge rewards and they're gratifying, and that's what the people are attracted to. Like, you know, my baby moms, you know, salute to her, whatever, but she don't know no songs I got. But when I got signed, she was at that party.
He said,
You know, Love and Hip Hop was there, you know, BT, all these people, and she showed up with her best dress. You know, and
nicest smile.
And I was like, cool, you know, I'm not going, you know, I'm like, yeah, you know, I still treated her with respect, even though we weren't together. But usually that's what it is. People wait to see how the journey pans out. And you can't blame them for that, but you got to hold them to a certain accord, and you got to keep them at a certain level. And those that roll through the mud with you is the ones that you give them 100%. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I level my relationships. If you was in the dirt with me, in the mud with me, you know what I'm saying, then you got a certain level of respect. But if you left off the path in the journey and you just peek back every once in a while to see how things is going, you know, when I get that call to go over here, go over there, you're not the first one that's on my mind, and you can't feel away. You know, so that, you know, that's just what it is.
That's a fact.
Yeah. But in that same sense right there, say if the person is with you and they riding it out with you all the way, do you think it's good in the aspect of you being an artist and doing this for the amount of time you have, do you think it's good to keep your other half or whoever with you in this business, or you think it's good to coddle them and keep them out of the light? Because like I see,
That's a good question.
No, definitely. Anybody that I've held to a high standard, and that's my queen, I shield them from this. And it's only because people can't wait to find something on you, tear down anything you got. You know what I mean? You got to have your peace. When you leave the stage, the studio, the scene, and you go home or you go check your lady or your mans or whoever, that's got to be peaceful. You know what I mean? To the point where, yeah, babe, this is where I'm at. You see the shows, you see what I'm doing. I call you, whatever. I keep you in the loop. But I'm going to shield you from the BS. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things, number one, they're not going to understand. You know, and number two, people can't wait to just get in the inbox. Yo, you know, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. They don't even know y'all relationship. They don't even know. They don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get at you. Or they just trying to corrupt the whole situation, you know, and that necessarily is not always the case, but it's better to be safe than sorry. That's your peace, man. This game is rigged, man, and it's a lot of bullshit in it. You know what I'm saying? So when you get in the crib, you got to be able to turn on Martin, get a good plate,
like,
and
decompress.
Yeah,
like
you can't decompress.
You got to separate the two.
You know how you know it was real? He said, turn on Martin.
He said, Martin.
That's how he started. He let it off with, get home, turn on Martin.
That was a real answer right there. Real. He said, turn on Martin. That's how you know it's relaxed mode, man.
For real.
The scene is evil. I'm telling you. Just being out here, going to these showcases and performing in front of mean mugs, and niggas will be mean mugging you to death. And when you get off stage and you get all the way by the bathroom, you're by yourself. That's when niggas want to come over.
Yo, bro, you was dope, bro. Yeah, that was hot. It was hot, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that was hot.
You ain't want to do that in front of your mans. It's cool.
That's a
I
fact.
said I was from Brooklyn, right? I know why. I
I
know
don't want
why.
to give you your flowers in front of nobody. It got to be low key though.
So that
Why it
brings
got to
me
be
to-
low key?
A good question. It's the same sense, right? Not asking which one do you think, right? Would the industry work, or shelter to non-industry? He was saying keeping your partner, involved. But let's just say for those who are single and end up dating in the game, do you think it can work? Do you think, well, not do you think it can work? We've seen plenty that do work, right? And plenty that don't work. Right? Plenty to do and plenty that don't.
Right.
With that being said, what's your opinion on that?
It's all about transparency, communication, and remembering that, I'm just as important as you are. You know what I'm saying? So, when if you're a rapper and you're dating another rapper, you gotta understand that, you gotta support her just like she supporting you. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be no competition. If y'all want to have friendly competition in the crib and it's all love, that's one thing. But that shit gotta stay.
heavy.
The same
I'm sorry.
thing
Did you see how heavy I started
that
shaking my
shit
head?
gotta
Like,
stay in the crib.
Get
though.
too competitive.
You gotta
that competitiveness shouldn't stay in the crib or out. In my opinion, you shouldn't be competing with your partner. Y'all on the same side of the chessboard. The same
that's
color.
the thing, and it's supposed to be like that, but naturally, the compliments,
Getting
you know what I'm
jealous of
saying?
each other. That's crazy.
And that's normally
It's
what
crazy
happens.
though, bro.
I can fill a house more than you can.
I've seen, cause now, you have a guy MC, right? He's fire, he's hardcore, whatever the case may be, right? He goes to certain rooms, he get that love. He got a shorty, fine, whatever. She rap too. Might maybe not even be as nice as he is, but she just put a few things together, nice looks. She go do a show. Everybody going crazy. He not getting the same love like that. He not getting the interviews. He not getting the followers. All of a sudden, she got mad followers. And that shit, if you're not strong enough,
His pride start going.
if you're not strong enough, that'll eat away at you. You know what I'm saying? And it turned into resentment. It's not necessarily against her, but just how is she getting this and I'm not getting it? And maybe I've even been in the game longer than her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I put her on a certain shit, and I should be, damn, why? You know what I'm
Looking at
saying?
her like, damn, my shorty more lit than me, and it's like I gotta go through her. Like, nah, I'm under her.
Yeah,
Like,
so you have
like
to be
she
a
the
strong
man.
mind. You have to have a strong mind. You have to think big picture, because that could turn into an opportunity for you. But it doesn't happen like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a risky thing to date within your industry, because that's like dating somebody at work. You know what I mean? But it can work. It just has to be transparency, communication, and seeing the big picture. Just working together and having one goal, setting goals. Let's do a business, entertainment brand, clothing line. I drop, you drop, we drop together. And just remember, it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about us, and it's about filling that account up and moving to the next thing. So
That's a fact, yo. So my next question would be family orientation, right? Now this one's a little more personal, right?
No doubt.
Shout out to our children who are our number one supporters. Deb, let the people know.
Yes, indeed. I have,
I'm like, cause they are world. They are world. They are world. Girls, boys.
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son, 13-year-old daughter, and it's a lot to juggle, especially doing this. They're from different mothers, and I try to do the best to communicate. The good thing about the relationship is we're good friends and we're co-parenting. I'm not going back over there, giving mixed signals, and that's where a lot of the drama comes from. With the baby mama drama, sometimes, they're bitter from the gate. Sometimes you did some bullshit from the gate and it's just already toxic. But sometimes it's like, okay, well, look, we are not together. And then if you send a mix in, you go over there like, yo, I still love you and you still hitting. And then you just bounce and you get back to the same old program. And you want to know why she bugging. and why she don't want to keep Junior, or why she don't want to let you go do a show, is because of the transparency again and not keeping it real. So I'm been fortunate enough to have that communication with them, have the support, and just, you know, not mixing no kind of feelings, you know what I mean? And, you know, I've been blessed. I love my son and my daughter. You know, my daughter, she playing basketball, and she played for the Jamaica Bulldogs out there doing JUCO, and
It's a good thing right
got
there,
some
man.
defensive awards this past like 2 weeks ago. Had an award ceremony for her, and my son, you know, he's 1 minute he's Iron Man, next thing you know he's Captain America, and now he's playing soccer. So I'm just letting him enjoy, you know.
Doing their thing.
Yeah, be a youngster. That's it. Enjoy everything. So that brings me to ask, right? Because I was gonna ask that: are they into anything, right? So the Princess Queen is into sports, right?
Right.
At some point, you know, she can elevate to the heights of the WNBA and so on and so forth. I'm gonna ask separate questions about both, right? So for her, are you doing any grooming at this point?
Well, right now, cause she does dancing, she does ballet, and her mother is deep. She's deep in the church, so she's doing her Bible study and everything like that. You know, and even though I have different beliefs, I do believe in structure. I do believe in being a good member of society. So if it's going to help mold her into being a good adult, strong adult, and then later on, if she has different beliefs and want to follow different things, then we can have a conversation about that. But I totally support what's going on. And WNBA is cool, but scholarship is the best thing right now. I want that
That's
scholarship. You know what I mean? The bill is hefty.
Baby girl, I hope you're watching this because you heard what Daddy said, right?
He knows best.
You know, I love to hear, you know, the supportive dad, the open-minded dad, the active and involved dads, right? And we need those, right? Not that we have to have them, but we do need them, right? Because women can sufficely raise children. A father can also sufficely raise his child or children, right? Or it could be a family unit, whatever. When it comes to a young lady having a dad, especially, right, is something that trickles on to adulthood. You know, you're not going to have that sense of void or absence to look for someone else to fill them shoes, especially if you have a father that says, listen, my shoes are mighty big to fill, and you know the man suitable for you needs to fill the shoes that you want, you know, and hopefully come close to my shoes, right?
This is true.
We need that with the young men more than anything, right? So you say he's 7, he's looking at superheroes. You know, he's not looking to be the next rapper or, you know, in the industry level at this point, he's age appropriate, right? So is she. We're raising age appropriate children these days, right? It still exists, raising age appropriate children. So being that he's like switch moding through, has he ever been like, I want to be a superhero like you?
Well, he knows about the Batman and how I reference Batman with the black Bruce Wayne, so he always calls me Batman. You know, I really hold him like close because I didn't have my dad, and I really like the times that we was growing up. I mean, early thousands, late 90s, you really needed a compass out here. You know, and you just saw a lot of ill stuff out there with you know, with hustlers and just, you know, crooked pastors. Like things that I rap about is things that I saw. You know, you learn the game of life from so many different people, and you just gotta, like they say, you know, chew the meat, spit the bones. You know, you take what you can use and keep it moving. So I try to take everything I can, and everything I wish I had, I'm giving to him. So that's basically, you know, the gist of it. You know, I'm Batman and he's every other Avenger he wants to be. You know?
That's dope right there, man. You guiding him on the right
She's
path.
definitely athletically inclined. Is he showing that he has some sort of interest within the athletic and sports?
Yeah, so he, you know, I had to go look up on soccer because I don't watch soccer.
Oh, that's right.
don't
You
watch
did say
soccer at all.
soccer.
Yeah, so
Yo.
he's like, yeah, Ronaldo, and I'm like, who's that?
It's
He's
time
like,
to look into Messi. Messi is still
he said
kicking
he likes
ass.
Messi too.
Yeah,
He likes Messi too. And he's-
because of my children is why I know soccer. Word up.
Yeah,
Seriously.
so that's- I had to
Kids
do
be
my
in the soccer.
knowledge.
Yeah,
Kids be in the
my
soccer. That's good.
25-year-old daughter is, I said that, and no, I didn't have her as a baby. But anyhow, right? Black don't crack. Like,
let him know, let him know.
So, this is my eldest daughter, right? She had gotten into soccer, and then my middle son, who's, you know, also athletically inclined and going to do Kung Fu tournament the same day that we're having the show. He's gonna be over there, so I'm actually gonna be there with him at 5 a.m. and then come tired as shit and ready to rumble for our event. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, soccer, my niece, we were in Nike and she drops a Nike basketball, but I grab it like if it was soccer.
Right.
And it was because of the kids that I know even who Messi is, right? Then last year working with a bunch of Hispanics from Argentina, Colombia, Mexico, and everybody's riled up for soccer.
Energy.
You know, so I love hearing when American children are really interested in soccer.
Yeah.
It's not to be a jerk, but seriously, like, I really love it because Africans do it. You know, literally everybody plays soccer. You
That's a
don't really
global
have
sport.
people, but you don't have the urban dynamic emphasizing and pushing it as much. You'll get baseball before you get soccer.
And I think that's what's
Because you got the Yankee Stadium and the Mets.
Right.
And
Kids, that's true.
And I think that's what
that's
they're
a good point,
trying
man.
to change that now because he plays soccer at his school. So like, you know, he's in like second grade. So they have like these, you know, intramurals after school and all the kids are just playing soccer. They got their little jerseys on. So they're trying to incorporate that. They're seeing how popular the game is becoming.
It's a
would be
part
a
of the
good
Olympics.
situation.
Right.
It's a part of the Olympics. I think that's just phenomenal. I had to ask, you know what I mean, what
For
they're
sure,
into.
yeah.
Because it's like, are we gonna get little Debanaires? Well, what Debanaire is a working class man, you know what I mean? He's on the grind. Besides, he's feeding y'all. So it's like, we gotta know. Like, are we gonna have another mini Debanaire? We don't know yet. Right now, we got a mini Batman. You know what I mean?
This is true. This is true.
So we got a mini Batman.
This is true.
Let's say, how many other singles apart from Alchemy are you planning to drop, if any, before 2025?
Not sure just yet.
Pay attention.
But I have a song I'm working on called Dark Night.
Dark Knight.
It's very it's energy. I already performed it at a few places and the review was crazy.
Crazy already.
And you know,
What's up with this Bruce Wayne thing? This whole Batman, like you gotta.
you know, because Debanaire is, you know, I'm always chill, low key, and Bruce Wayne, and that when I get on stage, it gives me a chance to release and turn into that alter ego. It's therapy. I feel like all of us have pain and anger and rage inside of us, and you don't find a healthy way to manifest that, it could turn into something self-destructive. And for me, music is how I do that. You know, my alter ego, you know, he takes in all of the bullshit, all of the pain, all the rejection, all of the no's, all of the you can't, you're not good enough, and he turns that into yes you cans. And that's what I do. You know, Debanaire is the spokesman. He's shaking hands and kissing babies. And then Black Bruce Wayne gets on stage and he's like, yo, fuck you, your mom, you're cool. You know?
Hey yo, he just answered like he just answered everything all in one.
yeah.
I was about to ask him like, yo, hold on, what about Debanaire? Like, what's up with the name? He just threw everything.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
No, seriously. It's like, that's seriously what you get. An engagement. Anyone who knows the real Debanaire knows this, okay? Like, for real. And if you don't know him, like I said, get to know the Alchemy album,
fact.
so you can take a cruise through what real men are thinking when they're making music. And real men rap, real men do trap, and real men harmonize. They do.
Yes, indeed.
Right?
Shit, I can't wait to hear another one of them joints.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on that.
So it's October 9th, right?
okay.
Today. And there is 2.5, a little more than 2.5 months left to the year.
Okay.
Do you cap yourself during quarters on a quota that you should be meeting, or on how many shows you perform? Is anything systemized numerically with you?
That's a good question right there.
The way that I put stuff into categories, and the way that I kind of track myself is accomplishments and consistency. Because you doing a million shows, you could just be running in place.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I just look at my marketing, followers, platforms, numbers on, my music. That's the most thing. That's mostly what I look at. I don't really track shows and like numbers and things like that, as far as like, how many shows I'm doing, how many sales. Like, my album Alchemy came out on all streaming platforms, but I did a deluxe version where I sold about maybe 20 copies at maybe $20 a piece. Made about $500 off of just we transferring bonus content. And that was like, whoa, hold on, let's do something different here. So now,
big up to you on that, man. Salute to you on
and
that.
then big up to everybody that supported.
Doing that. You heard?
A lot of people supported. I reached out straight messenger. I kept on posting on my page, and I sold a lot of copies. And that made me say, you know what, it's time to launch website. Get into the clothing line. So those are the things that I'm just expanding, and that's how I kind of track myself. Just new endeavors, and then not running in place and not going backwards. So, So
what's available for support in the sense of monetization? You said wheat transfers, right? Which is, and in a sense, mind-blowing, right? To just say, I'm going to not allow the DSPs to control the distribution on my music, but I'm going to go directly to the source of the people who support me and provide them original copies, right. Of this music. You said I'm now going into the realm of the website and clothing.
Right.
Okay, so website. Right now, where can we find you?
So that's being worked on with my label. Shout out Pure Arts Music. We're gonna do a big launch.
Pure House Music
with my clothing line. But right now, you can go and find bonus music on pureartistmusic.com and just check for Debanaire. I have a mixtape on there. Which it's kind of flowed under the radar. But it's called Palpitations, and it's mostly love songs. So
love song joints.
Yeah.
How many joints?
Yo, for the gangsters that are out there, I was on the block the other day talking to my brothers.
Love joint.
We all playing music on the speaker on the block. This is how we do, and playing one another's independent joints, right?
Right.
And I only had one out of like 12 brothers that was like, it's not trash, but I'm not going to be grinding to this, right? Because of what it said. Right? But I'm like, but it captured your attention for what it said and the sound.
Right.
Now, for those that don't know, now you know, right? Palpitations on pureartistmusic.com.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, look up Debanaire. It's not going to be under the real Debanaire, right? Just Debanaire.
Appreciate you.
Okay, and The clothing is coming out soon, obviously, because the website is in motion, right? It's flourishing. It's not that it's revamping or anything. It's literally flourishing. I can't wait to be a number one supporter of that cause. Yeah. That's why I was asking. I'm like, because I got to rep me something.
I got some.
I'm
going to do some, definitely got some samples, media. And I say this, you guys are the gatekeepers. We got to take care of you guys. So, definitely going to have a nice care package for y'all, All I ask is just wear it, little shout out, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, most definitely, can't wait to get you guys that, and definitely want to hear your thoughts.
Thank you. When it comes out, if it's before January, then we'll work on placement according to your rollout.
Yeah, no doubt.
If it's not out by January, again, you let me know. The Culture Inc. magazine will definitely feature the website as well as the products in the magazine. Okay. Next to that is we got a spin on Saturday for you on the Rostax radio show, which is on 100.1 Energy FM.
Vegas Jackpot, what up,
Vegas
DJ
Jackpot
Green
100.
guy, what up, baby?
Just let me know which song so that this way we can make that happen for you. Sure. Big shout out to at S.STREET Media. It's been a family of real Debanaire way longer than I had. But when I came on board as a family member, he was elated and ecstatic to see, that we making this motion, Yeah. And I would say every time I pull up to a performance for Real Debanaire, it's funny because I don't expect 100% to be able to be there, and he's invited me like personally. Like one day he hit me, I don't know if it was 2-3 years ago, right? He hit me like, yo, Jay, you should come out. Got a couple tickets for you. And it was a little bit short notice. And I was like, bro, I love you. I wish I'm on the road right now. I'm like, just let me know with 2 weeks in advance for the next one. And the next one came and he let me know with like 3 weeks. He said, yo, sis, look, I'm letting you know with advance. And when I say I was gung-ho ready because the theme of that event, right? I'm not going to go to the theme of that event. I was like, I want to come outside and be grown and sexy, right? And I get sick, and then I don't get to make it, right? So I'm hoping that for the third full invite, right, on that one, I think even if I got to come outside with my cane, please don't try me. I will beat you with a cane. I'm just letting y'all know, right? I will eat that. But even if I got to come with my cane, okay, I got to catch it. It's not like I haven't been there. I've been in the building so many times, and I love when he walks through the door, when I walk through the door and see he's there, because now I know the building's going to get shaken. Shout out Mathematics, just had his birthday. So from the Leos to the Libras to the Virgos to the Scorpios to the Sagittarius and the Caps, this is our season, right? For the winter. When he pulled up and everybody was talking about how the show was gonna go, I said, "Oh nah, Debanaire's here. He's opening, right?" Everybody, but. I already know how this goes down. I know who brought the energy.
That's 100% fact. She damn sure did say that shit.
I said it about 5 times to 5 different people. When we came inside, I said,
she was like, she said, Debanaire gonna open, bro. Debanaire gonna open, bro. Watch.
I told you.
That's a fact.
So, it's always enlightening and it's an enjoyment. Whether I've heard the song already, whether I've seen it on the media, on a small skit post, I just really enjoy it, and that's why I have to thank him, because he's also one of those brothers that we can call on a whim and be like, bro, are you available tomorrow? Again, shout out Shine. But it was just like, yo, bro, are you available tomorrow? He's goes, yeah, Keen, actually I am. What's going on? And I'm like, I had a last minute cancellation in the podcast, and before I open it up to anybody else, I have to hit you up and ask you. You know what I mean? This is something that I've never done with him. This is our first podcast, video drop, interview.
She was like, I got a surprise. She was like, I got a surprise for you.
He wakes up in the morning, he's like, so what happened? Right. What are we doing? I'm like, I got a surprise for you. And I couldn't wait until
I was like, I'm with it.
I'm on it. I said, okay, boom. This is what we doing. He's like, I'm with it. So as we concluding our night, right? Because we've definitely been out here. I know my brother got to get some sleep. I got some moves to make. You got somewhere
Sis
to
is
be.
back in the building tonight. You know, sis is back. She back.
We all got some stuff to do. Thank you, excuse me, to everyone tuning on in. Remember to hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
Okay?
That's all you got to
S.STREET
do.
Media. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Excuse me. And besides subscribing, right? It takes 2 seconds to hit a like button and put one fire.
That's it. Support,
Literally.
man. Support
You know what I mean?
goes a long
Support
way.
the game. Show love, because, you know, when it's your time, you always look for that. For real. And everyone that's coming out for October 19th, I did disclose to them after talking to everyone, the individual behind the text messages, the individual behind the emails, the team behind all the platforms, Rostac's radio show, Epic Rev TV, Tea Time with Reen, just everyone. Y'all can see it on my page. Everyone that's involved, after gaining a clear conciseness and talking to the flyer guy, right? Talking to the flyer guy. Because when he hit 30 flyers, he was like, excuse me.
30 flyers, you heard? It's going to be a movie.
Excuse me.
Y'all wanna
And so
be there.
we're legitly at 40 flyers right now. So there's only 2 slots left for females, right? Those are 2 free slots unless they want to pay for 2 to 3 songs.
Make
which
sure y'all
we
listening.
have plenty of female. Shout out Chunky Roller. Today was the one female along with Pretty P, manager Gigi. Shout out to them. They definitely doing a show. Okay, so I'm gonna just say that much. If y'all don't know who they are, again, that's the real Pretty P and Chunky Roller.
Salute
Both of them
to
are
them.
definitely bringing a show. Again, we only have 2 female slots. Paying or not paying, we have 2 female
I hope
slots.
y'all out there listening to Lady J, what she's saying. She said it's
have
only 2 slots left. Y'all better
3
go
male
get that.
slots. Paid, only paid. I'm sorry, like Team said it, only paid, because this show is it's a concert at this point.
It's
Like,
a sta-
let's
it's a
serious.
sta-
Like,
it's a
the only
stacked
thing
up
I
call
need
like
is
this.
a big ass
Motion
stage.
picture.
Said
Like,
40 flyers? 40?
that's crazy. Like,
Legit, and there's
It's going to be a movie.
and out of 40, out of 40 flyers, right? I'm being completely honest. I believe it's 43 flyers. It's 2 DJ, the 2 hosts, right? And 2 vendor flyers, right? 3 media,
It's over.
right? So that's out of 43 flyers, honey. That's how many more artists there are that's supposed to be pulling out. Y'all pull up, y'all do y'all thing. If you don't pull up, thank you for the promo. You know what I mean? In the meantime, but again, October 19th, we outside in Brooklyn. The address to all the contestants and participants will be out next week. This is how we do it. It's not as a secret location. Is we got to move smart, right? We work smart. We don't work hard. We love what we do.
this is a fact.
And that's how come we enjoy doing what we do. And again, I want to thank S.STREET Media for having us in the building. This is the Lady and Stacks podcast with the real Debanaire. Stay tuned next Wednesday. We got
know what
another
it
show
is.
coming.
Florida, salute.
Yo, prayers, Florida.
No. We made it. Still standing. Don't nobody know you. Black Bruce Wayne. Yeah. Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. I'm still standing. Got
Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurt. It's okay. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface.
Yeah.
When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it.
Said I learned by heart, no Googles or YouTube. Stepped on colored tops during recess, drinking Yoo-Hoos while passing the rock. They was passing them rocks. I was hooping, but the dudes that smoked used to hoop too. Thinking life focus up young, or that could be you. Boy had a shot, now shooting up what he used to. I played chess, move like fresh, not what they used to. A lot of pride hid them stamps when I brought food, growing pains. This here for the have-nots, that'll have you in some knots. In order to have knots, either you part of the plot or we digging your plot. Think fast, cause what we pull up with, shaking the block. My bro fighting depression, plus sick as hell, he's sick as hell. Still getting knocked, he's sick as cells, but sick with cells. Still had guap when he got popped. He hit it well, we wished him well, then boy came home, brought another scale. The winning circle by the small as a dot, period. I keep my circle by the small as a dot. If they ain't making what you making, then they making it hot. Furthermore, I need furthermore, whatever's more than a lot. Let's go.
Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. I'm still stamped. Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurt. It's okay. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it. He ain't see the big picture, so they made him a mural. When you ballin', gotta get around the hate with the euro. Even though I'm from the city, need a place that's rural. Get the house before the whip and then grind till it's plural. If you talking big spenders, then I'm mentioning Brenda. With the last name Walker, no relation to Kimber. See, we was getting money as long as I can remember. Still spending old bucks, you know, Lou Alcindor. I used to open doors, Alicia with the keys. Bunch of people that I feed, plus I got a couple seeds. I'm so against ratting, hate it like a disease. The kids don't understand why they never seen Chuck E. Cheese. Ambition of a hustler, I wanna succeed. Living for the moment, cause nothing is guaranteed. I call it a blessing, others call it greed. I got everything I want, but I never got what I need. Playing with your life, that's a hell of a wager. You should never pay attention to gossip and stack paper. Too busy trying to get a few acres for every hater. I'm getting to it, 24/8 like the greatest Laker. Made it through the war, you could check my scars. Wanna understand life? Get behind these bars. You should never take it easy when it might seem hard. And I ain't come this far just to come this far. Gotta learn how to smile when you still hurting. With every one of my flaws, I feel perfect. When you take a loss, you develop a hard surface. When you finally win in the end, it was all worth it.